we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle, big shit.
Check it. It's Unique Hustle. It's your boy ECO, and I'm here with the lovely, amazing, official Miss Jamaica. What's going on?
Nothing in the walk on. I want y'all to stop what you're doing right now. Go like, subscribe, follow us from all social media platforms. When I mean all, I mean our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. You name it, we're on it. Just Google us, Boss Talk Podcast 101. We'll pop up first tonight, I guarantee you. But y'all see us in the streets and talk about, man, I love what y'all doing. Keep up the good work. How can we be a part of Boss Talk? This is how you can be a part of Boss Talk. Under each and every interview, including this one right here on our YouTube channel below, there's a link that says join our membership. Click that link, follow all the instructions, and that's how you see all the exclusive content that y'all been asking us. Where's this interview? Where's that interview? Members only can see this. Thank you in advance, and we love you.
Man, check it, man. Hey, man, I got a guy in here today. Y'all already know. He don't need no introduction. This brother right here, man, hey, listen, if you ain't really just tapped in, he ain't gonna mess with you either. This nigga different, man. Gutta TV is in the building. That's why I know I'm tapped in. Gutta TV is in the building, man.
Hey, I ain't got no headphone.
Nah, but I got something for you. You just want to listen to yourself.
Yeah,
I think
that'll rock out better.
No, for real.
Okay.
Yeah, cause I feel like I'm just blowing smoke right now.
No, I got you straight. So Gutta TV's in the building, man.
Yeah, it feels
Say,
better,
man, listen, man, just good. Glad to have you, man, back on Boss Talk 101. You one of the guys, man, that I've been interviewing ever since I started this platform. I can't see you. I'm getting frustrated with that, but it's all good. All
right.
What the heck is going on, man, with the music right now? Because I'm going to be honest with you. You told me about Zillionaire Doe, and you told me about Montana 700 early on, before everybody else was even talking about it. You, and I ain't going to lie, Sean Cotton, y'all both was, it's something about how y'all tapping into this music, man. So I got to ask you the question, man. What is going on with the music that you see?
Like what? When you say that,
I'm just talking about just like the music, the wave, how everybody moving. Is it where it used to be? Is it declining? What are we doing in the music age? You've been dealing with it ever since hip hop. Really, you're a hip hop pioneer, man.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's in a space right now where. Well, I tell you this. I told somebody the other day. I said it's a catalog world right now. So
okay,
you just want to make sure you get build a catalog. You need a catalog nowadays. That's what counts. When you going in them distribution companies, when you going in them labels, they want to see that back work.
Wow. When you think about, I interviewed Lil Keke, and Lil Keke I was like, man, you got over 70, almost 80 albums. Like,
damn.
Yeah, and every time people, you put a project out, that got a spiral effect, the other stuff that you got going when you pushing a project. See, I think that's a thing that I seen in him, but everybody don't have that type of catalog and that type of run.
Yeah.
You got some stuff on there too, but when y'all put out different stuff and all your stuff,
just keep boosting it.
Yes.
Yeah, it boosts it all up. Yeah, that's why you want to keep dropping. You want to keep dropping because it's gonna boost you up. Like, yeah.
Well, and you got to understand, Miss Jamaica, this guy right here, he the one came over and said after that there wasn't no TV before me except for MTV.
Right.
Yeah, I did.
Is that what you told me?
That's what I said.
So let's go all the way back. I want to take it. I got to take it all the way back. Like,
I like that. That's hard.
But like
you need a shirt that says that.
Yeah.
And you need to wear that. That needs to be a part of your
So he's telling you
I like there
was no Glad TV, there was no TV, Say Cheese, no TV. No, and Say Cheese said it. Say Cheese, yeah, like I said, shout out to me for, I squashed that beef between, they was having a little back and forth, but Sean Cotton came on here and really showed respect to the Gutta TV's brand.
I told you don't say that, because you didn't squash no beef. We wasn't even beefing, but
that's what he said. That's what he said.
But it ain't even over, though.
No,
whatever it was, it ain't over.
I respect you so much because I just know how you roll, bro. I always been impressed with you as a person and how you move, bro. And I told you that. I've been saying that no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I meet a lot of people, and
I'm finding a better way right now.
Explain.
Like the way I'm looking at. The way I've been making money and doing different things, like I'm just looking at it different now. So like, I look at the camera stuff like, yeah, you can be like one of them quick millionaires or something, but I don't think it's gonna last long enough to keep your money going. I think it's I don't know. I feel like it's a blockage somewhere on this internet stuff. So like, you pay attention to all the people that's that get a lot of money off of it, they kind of lose it some type of way. It's like and I don't really see too many successful ones that's keeping it and staying with it. Now I see what's going on, but it got to show me something a little bit more. I damn near feel like Faison with that type stuff. Like, I need to see a little more, like, cause I'm eating off old stuff, but old clips and stuff don't really pay.
No.
You feel me?
But you got to think about this. The internet is an ever evolving thing where you have to go with the flow of whatever is changing too. So even like, say example, we're doing podcasting, but something else come around the corner, we're gonna have to tweak what we doing. That's what entrepreneurs do.
Yeah, you
Whenever you're in the clothing business and clothing starts slowing down, okay, let me go ahead and try to figure out what else we're gonna do with this
to
keep it going. You know, that's what entrepreneurs do. They always have multiple things that they have their hands in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right.
I think that's absolutely correct when you think about the way the waves change. You know what I mean? It's been a lot of different things, man. A lot of people. Man, it was time when you seen everybody selling shoes off the truck.
Yeah.
Or clothes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's where I used to be one of those guys.
That's what it is.
And you
too.
switch
like,
it up.
I'm not trying to keep that going. Like I feel like I'm off for that.
It's time to move up.
Yeah, like
it's time to move up.
Yeah, like me with a camera, I look at that. Like this is not for y'all, all right? Because y'all, this not for y'all. Don't take this, no way.
Go ahead.
But me with a camera, it look like some little boy shit.
I get it.
Because you've been doing it so long. That before, I'm talking like way before.
Yeah.
That's why you feel like you're reverting back to what you used to
like
be.
me calling. That's like me. And to go to your boy. What's your
say cheese? Sean Cotton.
That's like me calling somebody and saying, man, meet me, and then I got 2 chairs set up, and then I got a camera, and I'm like this, like, nah.
You ain't into it. I seen you say that the other week, about a month ago.
Nah, like I don't want my life to be dependent on talking to these niggas.
Yeah. So what are you doing what are you doing to leverage the game?
I mean, it's a catalog world.
Okay.
So there you go.
Is it the music?
Movies.
The movies? I seen the movies.
Music, movies. Really anything you can get a catalog with, but books, I'm doing all of that. Anything to build a catalog.
I know the movies and the music both tie back into the cameras and the video. You just hiring people to do that now, but it's a difference when Gutta TV hiring because he been around it so long.
I'm not actually shooting or nothing, but I'm directing. I'm telling them which way I want it. How I want it done. You feel me? But yeah.
I think that's important. That, like I said, I think you're answering your own questions too when it come down to the switching it up, because that's you still using the same things.
And you know what it is, not to cut you off, but Miss Jamaica, this too. It's because when I started doing it, it was fun. Mm-hmm. And that's what it is. So like, say like y'all,
you lost your
Gilly, everybody, y'all having fun.
Yeah.
That shit ain't fun to me.
It ain't fun.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why. Like it don't be no like I don't care about it like that to have like I'm tripping or something. Nah, hell no. I'm just saying it ain't fun to me no more. That's probably what it is. Mm-hmm. Like even my mama and all type of people tell me like, you know what, I don't want to do that no more. I want to do this. So, that's because people realizing now that's not what I want to do no more. That's what it is.
But when you used to do it where you were one of the first to do it and stuff like that I feel like you shouldn't have to do it. Yeah. But since you have so much knowledge in it, why didn't you just create, educate somebody else and have them do that? So you'll be over it. You know what I mean? So you have your hands in everything.
No, that was cool. That was cool too, but I ain't letting nobody mess with my brand. It's me and my son and my daughter and you feel me? Right. Like, no. Ain't no clowns finna be on here talking so you can bring up Gutta TV and you see a clown. Like, no.
No, and I agree with that. But something you said.
See, Mona Scott tried to buy Gutta TV. You feel me?
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the day, but they told me that her and Chubby Baby, rest in peace, Chubby Baby, damn. But they told me that we gonna hire this white dude with a whole bunch of tattoos, and he gonna run around doing interviews on the street and this and that. He gonna be the Gutta TV, da da da. You
didn't want that representation.
No, turned them down. That was
no
a
matter
deal
how
done
much
right
money.
there. That was a deal done right there. Like, no, if it ain't finna be me talking, it ain't finna be him talking.
Why didn't they want you?
I don't know. That's a good question. They probably,
you didn't ask?
Everybody probably looked at me too street. You feel me? So I looked at it like they want some commercial
But they're trying to get a white you.
Yeah, but he probably could talk better or something, speak better or whatever. You know, I ain't no telling. I don't really.
That ain't good on TV no more.
I don't really know what they aim was, but I just know when they said that, I was all in at first, but then I was like, nah.
That's just me.
Yeah, I definitely.
I would ask.
Well, listen, I was more worried about the money part, so I wasn't thinking to ask that because I was thinking like, how could I get them from saying this amount to this amount? You know what I'm saying? I was in my negotiating head instead of thinking like.
And they wouldn't budge.
I don't know. I think I just. When I heard him say the white dude, I kind of lost interest and stuff. Like I quit listening and I got up. I stood up. You know when you sitting down at the table, I stood up. And I just I made it uncomfortable. So like it didn't really. It was over after that.
Let's talk about family.
Family.
Let's talk about family.
Yes, you just had a new baby.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Well, that was in January.
Time flies.
That's fast, ain't it? January.
That's a girl, right?
Yeah, she had a.
Oh, you finally
girl.
had a girl.
Yep, I'm so happy.
Cause not you done, or you want more?
I want some more kids,
you want more kids?
but I'm cool with them. You know what I'm saying?
How's your son acting with is he like the big protective little brother?
Yeah, he like, you got a oldest son and a youngest daughter. I'm like, I only got y'all two. He just want to be big brother so bad. He like, hey, I'm the big brother.
I gotta see a picture.
Yeah, I got you.
Who she look like, you or mom?
No, she look just like me. Yeah, this like twin right here.
They say it's good luck when the girl look like the dad.
Yeah. She. Let me see.
And you gonna spoil her run?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She gonna be lit. You know what's crazy? I was looking at my daughter like.
Give me that.
I got you.
Hold on. Let me see where I want to go. You can go right there.
Yep, that's your baby. That's your baby, nigga.
Oh,
yeah.
You with them bright skinned babies.
Yeah.
She is so cute. What's her name?
Ava.
Man, that's dope, man. God
it's like every time I hear her name Ava, I think about Ava Marie. It's like
yeah. I was looking at her like I was like, dang, you know it's crazy. What if she grow up and she like, that's my daddy's stuff. I'm running my daddy's stuff, and that I was like, ooh, that's hard.
So you think about that with her, but you don't think about that with your son.
Well, he already him. This his daddy stuff right now. He do that now. Ain't no time wasted. He like, that's my daddy.
So they gonna have to work together.
Yeah, he ain't tripping.
Okay.
He ain't tripping.
That's the whole game,
he ain't tripping.
Family is so important. That's more gangster than anything else. You know what I'm saying?
The rest of this shit,
it ain't real.
It's all right.
It ain't like
But
family.
I be having fun now. I don't be wanting people to get it twisted. I be having fun. I enjoy this life and I enjoy like entertainment.
So are you still dibbling and dabbling, or you still got the artists? You moonwalker, you managing and all that. How many artists you got right now?
I really got about 20, right?
20.
The reason why I say 20 is because that's how many call my phone and I'm helping.
Yeah,
you feel me?
You know,
what makes? But I got like 4 signed though.
4 signed.
Yeah.
Okay, who is the sign? If you don't mind me asking.
Jen Lee, Moonwalker.
Okay.
Zan Man tripping. And
where's Zan Man from?
Atlanta.
Okay.
I ain't dropping nothing yet.
That's why.
He coming.
Okay.
He coming soon, real soon.
And who's the last one?
I'm just working with a lot right now.
Okay.
JG Stackhouse.
Okay.
C-Mad. I'm working with all of them.
Because you always going to help all these dudes, because a lot of them you seen coming to the game.
Yeah. And then like the J Moneys and the, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, one thing I look at you is like when you look at a lot of the people, man, a lot of them you wouldn't have seen if it wasn't for Gutta TV. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
So you put the camera on a lot of people that didn't have the access to even deal with cameras at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I like it. That I'm looking at it like, dang, really changed the game.
Yeah,
it wasn't no thing. People used to like. Yeah, I remember people. I used to come and film, and people used to be like this.
They didn't want to be seen.
Yeah, like I remember that. Like
they were trying to get the fuck back.
Yeah, like it was them type of time. So when I think about it now, I'm like, dang, that's how early on it was. Because now people you put the camera up, they don't even gotta be. It could be your auntie. They don't even gotta be no person that got no charisma, and they like, hey, it's me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like. This is crazy.
It's very crazy. What? Okay, I got
Like picture like the dude that got shot, Beto.
Yeah.
My nigga in the thing, like on the phone.
He said, I'm finna go out. I'm going out.
Yeah.
I'm finna
that shit was so deep. That was deep right there. I was
shout
like,
out to
damn.
Beto, man. Like I said, I met the young dude, man.
Hey, that's some gutter shit.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
shit street right there.
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
You got on your live on the while you in that got
And
one in the
shot
head.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was crazy, wasn't it, man? I ain't seen it like that yet.
That boy a beast right there.
Oh yeah, and that's the second time getting shot in the head.
Yeah, man, watch out. That boy a beast.
It's the second time getting shot in the
monster,
head.
man.
Man, I gotta ask you about this deal that came through. I wouldn't be right if I didn't ask you about it.
What deal, man?
Man, listen, man. You did a deal with old boy Prince. I gotta bring it up again because you on here. You did a deal with old boy Prince and Mike Fresh.
Here you go.
No, I gotta ask you because Mike Fresh came on here. I like to lost friends behind this. I'm talking to all the parties now. But like, I finally brought him back in.
See that?
So you sure you want to bring it back up?
I'm gonna bring it back up because I know he gonna tell the truth. He gonna tell me what he done and what he felt like happened. I gotta ask him.
Okay.
So you did a deal to help these guys,
right?
And I actually asked him about it afterwards too, because they came on the show right after you linked them with this deal. Because I remember that. And I asked him, I'm like, man, y'all ain't bring Gutta, man, Gutta rock with y'all. I ride with. I'm bringing it up like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just real, bro.
Nah, you just like, what's up?
Yeah. Well, I said, man, I didn't know that. I didn't know you rock. I didn't know you rock with them. I really didn't.
So what they say though?
Nothing. They pretty much. Man, Gutta, he dope. He did the deal from what I gathered from Mike Fresh. Mike Fresh say he did the deal. He the one reached out to you. He's the one set everything up.
Mike Fresh did.
Yes. And once he reached out to you and linked you with old boy Prince, you did all the work, and that's cool. But he had a deal up front that at the end started splitting all out. And we talking about bounce when she walked. You know what I mean? The stuff didn't go right for Mike Fresh. And I'm not saying it because all parties can do what they want to do, right?
Right.
You're a man, you can do what you want to do. At the end of the day, it's up to Mike Fresh to make sure he got his business straight, to make sure he don't get duped, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And same with old boy Prince, same with you.
Yeah.
Everybody got to stand on business, you know what I'm saying?
Well, look, exactly how it happened in real short. Mike Fresh called me because we always chop it up sometimes, like around that time. Even now, like Mike Fresh might hit me just out the blue and be like, "Hey, Gutta, what you got for me?" But saying that to say, Mike Fresh hit me. We chopping it up about music, blah blah blah, and then he said, "Man, we got this record going crazy, Gutta. You know what I'm saying? It's called Bounce When She Walk." I'm like, I don't know. I think I heard it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Nah, look, the stream's going crazy. It's about to blow up." I said, "Let me hear it." Right? So he sent it to me. I'm like, "Oh yeah, this hard." I said, "Man, you need to get Prince on the phone with me ASAP."
Oh, okay.
I feel like this finna blow. You feel me?
Yeah.
So boom, he called Prince on three-way. He said, "Say less." So he called Prince. Me and Prince chopped it up. Prince was like, he was acting a little cocky, I say.
That's because he did Stanky Leg.
And because he know what he has.
Yeah, and he know what he has.
But a lot of it is he did Stanky Leg.
That's right.
He
wasn't stupid to what he had.
He
knew his worth. He knew his worth.
And he knew for the main fact that you asking.
I ain't gonna cut OG off though. He got them hits, so he like, I got the bangers. What's up?
Everybody know me.
Right. Y'all both right.
Yeah.
All right, so listen. So he had that on him. That stigma, I could feel it over the phone. So I'm like, all right, what's good? I'm like, do you want help or not? Because I ain't got time to play. Y'all got me on the phone. I ain't finna be playing with all this. Open up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Prince opened up though. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna call you without Fresh, not just like without Fresh, but Fresh was like, y'all. Fresh said it.
That's how he do it.
Fresh was
That's
like,
biggest damn problem.
He was like,
he bagged out.
Fresh was like, man, y'all talk, man, y'all chop it up, Gutta, and call me back later. You know what I mean? Boom, boom. So me and Fresh,
But hold on. When he said that, did he say it after Prince said, "You know what, we need to talk"?
Nah,
or he suggested that first.
Fresh was already saying it.
Okay.
You feel me?
I'm just trying to get who.
And then it went to Prince like, "I ain't got your number" type deal.
Okay,
like,
okay,
you
cool.
feel me? Like,
I just wanted to know that.
Yeah, and Fresh was like, "I'm gonna send everybody numbers, you know, all that." You feel me?
Right.
So, But so to keep it short, when I talked to Prince was like, bro, I don't care. I'm trying to get a situation. I want to take the record somewhere and I need some money. Like I need a bag for this. So I did what I do. I called every label. I said, hey, I got this record. What y'all want to do? Don't sleep on it. You feel me? And I had about 5 of them hit me back, and me and Prince just went through each one on the phone, Zooms, all that to figure out which one we want to pick. And then we went with this company, and yeah.
Man, and y'all do.
Oh, but yeah, so what happened was this. I know you was finna go to it. So what happened was this. They already know how everybody know the money and everything.
Everybody, I want to say.
Because I don't know. Do everybody know everything?
I'm finna tell you.
No, Miss Jamaica,
no, I don't know.
No,
what you mean by everything?
I know the number, but I don't think it's been put out there. But the percentages is you got 20%.
Yeah.
And the rest went to.
You ain't got to put no amounts out. You can just say.
Okay.
Prince, 20%. 20%. Old boy Prince got his. Mike Fresh didn't get a dime. That's the way it went.
All right. That's how it went. Man, I'll see you crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But I get it.
Listen, when I do a deal, if I'm doing the deal, I'm doing the deal for me.
Definitely.
Mike Fresh not signed to me. Mike Fresh just called me. You feel me? To help. That wasn't my job to help Mike Fresh out of my part.
Yeah.
Mike Fresh was supposed to get money from Prince. You feel me?
But he ain't obligated to do that. It's up to Prince the way the deal go.
Well, it was Prince's record.
That's
so at
right.
the end of the day, Prince can make the rules.
Correct.
But as a ball player, you're supposed to pass it some, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to get you some assists. So.
I think he was mentioning us he was going to get it on the back end, and then that percentage got cut out, too. He didn't even get that.
Well,
he said it went down from 14% to 7%, I believe he said.
Yeah, that's because I make sure I get in on the publishing. Yeah, they got to put me in on the publishing or it's a no deal.
I'm pretty sure you 20% on the publishing.
I need all my publishing and I need my money.
But I got this question.
So listen,
though.
all the youngsters, no offense, Miss Jamaica, but all the youngsters, if you're looking for a deal and you got a record, call me. I get you a deal, but I need mine. And if not,
I don't see nothing wrong
guess
with
what? I'm not calling the people back. And you know, I'm so player. Like that's how I do my. You feel me? This is my job now.
Yeah,
so you don't even need to know who it is until it's time. You feel me? Like
you gotta have something.
I got this under control.
But they gotta have something, you know, even to approach you in that manner. So that was good. Yeah. I thank God that you made the deal happen anyway, because it could have went totally bad. And it could have just been money left on the table. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But the thing that I wanted to say was the fact that, you know, I know that you're supposed to look out for yourself because that's what it's business, right? Mm-hmm. But then if he was the one who threw the bone to you and brought it to you in the first place, you know, I would have thought that you'd have tried to not say you're not giving him none, but actually educate him. Like, man,
I'm in a whole nother state, Miss Jamaica.
Yeah,
but it's a phone call.
No. Listen, what I'm saying. Him and these two guys was like friends. Mm-hmm. Like we signed to work together. We this, we that. Y'all buddies. Why y'all not talking? Y'all buddies.
Right.
That's like me getting Ray Strimmer a deal, and they don't know. Like, come on.
They brothers.
Click full of stars. That's how I met everybody together. Mm-hmm. So come on.
Yeah.
Why do somebody, an unknown person, gotta come in there and talk like, do you get this? I don't even know y'all.
You don't. No, he did. He did this for him.
You feel me? I did what they asked me to do. It was up to the day leader to break bread. You feel me? It always go like that though, Miss Jamaica. It's always gonna be one person to get the money. Then everybody else got to break it off.
Okay.
And I think, like I said, those guys.
You know what I'm saying? Like any deal. I'm talking about. I don't care if it's Lil Baby or whoever. If
one person get it and then
yes, I'm pretty sure even with Lil Baby getting that money from Motown, it started out with QCP and them getting the money, and then they break bread.
Right.
Now I'm pretty sure Baby done figured out a little enough where he like, hey, give me my check, let P and them get their check out of the A cut. You feel me? But
at first,
one person gonna get that money and have to send it to everybody.
At first,
yeah,
that's just the way it go.
That's just the way it go. They not sending it to. They ain't saying give me 6 bank accounts.
I think he learned his lesson in this one. I think he's good because he was already talking about another song that he did, Throw the Ass in a Circle, that he had, you know, they didn't get done right on. So it was a couple of times. So Mike Fresh, I always tell him, Mike, he dope, man, and I just feel like
that's my boy.
I just feel like he gotta step his foot out and put his chest out and say, hey, I'm gonna take this deal and run with it, and I'm gonna negotiate the business on it.
He gotta quit being so friendly with it.
He always let
he
people just do whatever.
But I used to be friendly with the rap, and then after talking to a few people, like, let me know, like, bro, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You missing out on a whole lot.
A whole lot.
Yep.
Wow, man.
Trying to be friends and stuff, which is cool, but like, and then not even trying to be friends. You trying not to let nobody have no thoughts about you. Like, no thought, like, why you want money, or why
Business gotta be
you
straight.
need to know out the gate. You need to hang up the phone, like, man, go to tripping. He want this and that. Yeah, everybody need to know. Ain't no secret. I want something.
That's
you
real.
Feel me? That's the problem, though, OG. Think about it. The problem is everybody always hang up the phone and they ain't say what they wanted. So now they mad at they people. Yeah. They sitting back like, bro did this and bro did. No. You hung up the phone, bro.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking to Fresh. I'm talking about like
people.
Everybody out here.
Yeah.
Everybody out here blaming somebody.
People do it on a whole in everyday life. Example, relationships. How many times you talking to your girl and you really don't say really what you really want to say?
Right.
You understand?
Exactly. No, you're right.
And vice versa.
You're right. No, you hit it on the head. That's right. No, that's what it is.
Everybody
like, people really they holding back.
Yeah.
Because people scared that they're gonna get not get what they want. Don't hear what they want, get rejected.
Yep.
You know, just anything. Or some people just don't know how to negotiate, don't know how to communicate.
And me talking to a lot of people, I'm gonna say that's probably like 75%.
Yeah.
And then you got like some that's like me, that's like, I think the percent that I am, we just gonna go shoot for the stars. Like, like rather they turn us down or not. Like, I want this much. You feel me? Some people scared. They like, man, you think I should ask for that much? Or you think I should? You feel me?
No, you gotta be bold.
Y'all gotta shoot high and then bargain, they'll come down.
Yeah.
That's
and if you're scared that they leave, then that mean that's gonna be the last one.
That's it.
I need to write that down.
I gotta ask you about Young LA came on my show.
Yeah. LA.
I ain't never had nobody to come on here and go crazy to where the whole TikTok, the world, the club. My son the other night just sent me and said, Dad, look at this. Everybody in the club re-singing that song. That's the first person I ever had on here. I called you before I did that interview. But I'm just saying, have you ever seen somebody else like just the song went crazy from a platform like
interview?
That? Yeah. I couldn't think of none. But I don't be out there like you. Older song.
I feel like I have, right, but I can't say. That was huge.
That's what I said.
That was it. But I'm gonna tell you, this for all my youngsters and everybody watching. That's how you know God be working. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what my sister said, because I don't use all the words that everybody be saying. They be like, life be life and all that. Yeah. My sister be like, God be God.
That's true.
Shout out Jay, man. Shout out Jay. Listen, but yeah, that's what it is though. Like you feel it.
I called you and I was like, man, I got Young LA coming, and I really didn't think it was going to, another interview. You gave me some questions. They got to put that on you. A lot of stuff I asked, shout out to Gutta TV. I asked him for my insight.
He had to put this on record so that everybody knows he ain't asked LA the questions, man.
I asked some of them, man. It was a good interview. Everybody liked it.
Yeah, all right, so
they said you know what they said? They said I was, they like, you just you just making anything, you just exploiting him. I'm like, what? So at the end of the day, when I
that's what they said you do about LA?
Yeah, because they looked at it in a negative way. Some people did, and I was like,
I can see why though.
I just gave him opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You know
why? Because when I seen them on real life, I'm like, dang, they should have cut the cameras and said, bro, straighten up or something. Yeah, but I guess they shouldn't have. If that makes sense to you, know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they did right though.
They called for a month before trying to get the interview.
Yeah.
So I gave him an opportunity to get the interview. Yeah. I didn't think of it.
But that's why I said the God be God, because he, like you told me, he didn't even want to come do the interview once he got here.
No,
we ain't got to speak
no,
on it too
no.
deep, but we just know he didn't want to do it, and
No.
he ended up doing it.
Yeah.
And it ended up being bigger than anything in his life.
Yeah, that's right.
For him.
Yeah, you right.
Because you got to think, this bigger than the first time when I was with him in 09, 08, 07, whenever it first hit.
Yeah.
This bigger than then.
I hear people. Some people say that, but there's some people in the comments.
They said
I heard
retarded.
some people. No, some people in the comments said that's a lie. Because some people say, "Oh, this song blew up way bigger than what it did when it first came out," and some people say it's not. That's not true.
Now
It's
listen,
big.
it's been what it is. It's been that. You know, Young LA, J Money, them my guys.
Right.
So like, I know what it was doing then. I was there
'Cause you know
firsthand.
numbers and everything like
no,
that.
forget the numbers. I know the numbers and all that, but I'm saying like I was there.
Right.
The shows, the everything. So I'm saying like it's bigger now because think about what type of time it was. They was young hustlers at that time, like young guys coming up.
Right.
That first deal and stuff hit different from when you a grown man, and now the whole world know it. Feel me? Picture this. Let me say it better. Picture Young LA telling all his kids, "Man, I was that guy. I was that guy." But why would they believe him? That was so long ago.
That's real.
But now,
They'll believe in.
oh what? They friends doing
That's
it.
right. Everybody.
It's bigger now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like J Money done revived his career.
I seen him.
Yeah.
I seen
Young
him.
LA done revived his
I
career.
see Young Dro singing
Like,
the track again too.
It's bigger now. I bet it feel way better.
I got
You
a question.
feel me?
So
I'm
I
still
got
on my Young
I got
LA.
a question. So you've known him from a long time, and you see his movement even now.
Mm-hmm.
Does he normally fall out on all of his shows? Because he posted something the other day.
I just talked about that.
After he fell out, right? And he posted showing other shows that he does the same thing, and he gets back
He
up and
did
he keep
show it.
doing
All right.
everything. So I'm like, on that one particular video that went around showing that he fell out, I'm like, maybe it's a person who was
He got
supposed
like
to
3
catch
or
him.
4 of them where he fell out.
No. But people, the ones that he posted, people were catching him and he got back up. Maybe that one, somebody who was supposed to catch him didn't catch him and he just fell all the way down.
Now somebody caught him on this one too.
He did.
The dude in the polo
Yeah,
shirt
and then
caught
he kind of
him.
let him down.
Yeah, he let him
He
go.
let him
He
all
was
the way
like,
Back
down.
up though?
nah, but look, I'm not gonna say that's no thing. I ain't gonna say he tried to do it and all that, because I done seen a couple little people saying stuff too like that.
Okay.
But I will say, Lay he be having a lot going on. He very energetic too.
He is.
Like he don't need nothing to be that
Exactly.
Usain Bolt. You feel me?
He always
Like,
just been like that.
yeah.
So that's what you have to know him to know that though.
Yeah, but people didn't know him. Now they knowing him.
Oh yeah, they know him.
You feel me? So
Oh,
yeah,
they
that's
know
what
it.
it is.
But in the internet era, because when he blew up back then a long time ago, we didn't have the internet the way how it is right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
How it's so bigger now. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? Think
right. I
about
know
it
what
now.
you're saying.
Like people in Atlanta knew that. If you was in Atlanta, we was jamming hard. Yeah,
Right.
it was on the radio around the U.S., but it's hitting different now.
Right.
Is it hidden? Grand Hustle know it's hidden different too.
What? I bet you they checking
Shout out to
numbers every
T.I.
day.
I've been trying to get Tip to come on the show. Let me go and say that
Man,
now.
I bet you they
Yeah.
checking numbers every
I
day.
know damn well it is, but I don't know. Hey man, I just think that he's killing it when it come down to everywhere, and he don't even have to be at the club. The club jumping with that song
Yo.
right now.
I got an answer because you won't put them on camera.
Who is that? Oh man, what's going on?
You see, I had to put them on there. Yeah, hey Jen, I'm gonna call you right back. He talking about, oh man,
So-
I'm gonna call you right back.
So here's what you got to understand, man, and this is the truth, bro. Young LA, when he came on this show, bro, I talked to him. We talk like me, I talk about God a lot. We had talked about that all the way, like from Oklahoma when he was coming up. So we had already been talking, and then that's why he stayed too, because he was
Yeah.
like, man, it's like the
Y'all
realness.
got to chopping it
Yeah,
up.
we talk like heavy. I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, and that'll make you sit down for a minute.
He
too.
hurried up and got in that seat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was walking off, he said, "No, I do it because you got to realize
Yeah.
the God, right, babe? The God part, bro, come out."
Nah, for
And
God real.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Man, I need this."
Nah, God
You
real.
know?
Y'all got me a Boss Talk hoodie because he
For sure.
took his and ran
Oh
with
my God! Did you see the run, bro? The nigga was everywhere, man. And he
did.
called me back and said, "I need some more of these."
it. Yeah, I'm trying to wear my Boss Talk hoodie too.
No, we definitely enjoyed it, man. But thank you for always answering the phone, man, whenever I call and ask you about some of these guys, man. When J Money coming on Boss Talk 101, man?
J Money want to come on Boss Talk. He want to come back to
When he
Dallas.
coming?
I don't know exactly,
Because
but
he know I've been asking for him. I know you tell him.
J Money one of the ones that he can't wait to get on here and talk.
Really?
He can't wait.
Well, he know I've been asking, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I've been asking
told
you.
him.
I
told him. He said whenever I get to Dallas, he gon'
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
that's dope, man. So I'm waiting on my J Money and Birdman. Both of them done told me when they come, they coming.
Birdman.
He told me that twice, you know.
You gonna knock him down.
Yeah, he gonna
get-
come. It's just the lining up. When he come to the D, he gonna
everything
come
take
see
a
me.
little time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
What was that big interview that you wanted to get back in the days? Or you just pull up and pull that camera out wherever you felt to?
Yep, that's how it went.
But it wasn't no big interview or nobody that you really wanted to say, man, I wish I could get my camera on that guy. But he probably ain't even doing that no more.
You know what's funny? When I first started, it was J Money.
It was J Money.
When I first started,
That's hard.
true story.
That's hard.
And Rich Kids,
Rich Kids, okay.
yeah, J Money, Rich Kids. Like, I was like, man, I need to link with them. You feel me?
Yeah.
I say that. Let me say that. Since
Yeah.
you saying like, was it? But I ain't used to want to interview nobody like that.
You just know it's gonna be a movement if y'all came together.
Yeah, I just knew like, I just knew who people were. So
Okay.
like, I know the film. That's it. But it wasn't like I'm like I need to do an interview with this person or I need to do this.
I need to link, yeah.
See, because you got to think too, like, a interview would be good, right? But it wasn't like now. It's like, say like now if you do an interview with somebody.
Okay.
You can go chop it up, put it on the YouTube and all that, and it'll be like big. But no, I was doing an interview and then I gotta hold it and then put it on the DVD.
DVD, that's what I was gonna ask
So it was
you.
like the what I used to want in that time was to get a bigger artist so that I could put their face on the cover.
Okay.
You feel me? So like if I got Gucci Man on here, I could use his likeness on my cover.
Okay,
You feel
okay.
me? That's it. It wasn't like getting no interview for me or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because you was around that DVD era that where I think it was a few of them Smack DVD. It was some DVDs out there.
Now I asked Chat GPT. Y'all should ask him too. Who was before Gutta TV? They said Smack on site
Okay.
and Hot New Hip Hop or something like that.
Because it was DVD era, right?
Yeah. And when they said Cocaine City,
DVD.
Cocaine City, that's
CD.
French Montana.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
He was around way back then?
Yeah, he was. I
Are you
remember.
serious? I
Yeah.
ain't never heard
I
of
used to
him.
watch his shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Before we got a TV?
Yeah, I used to watch his shit because he used to have Max B on there. They used to be freestyling and shit. Like,
Wow, that boy go way back, man.
yo, French
Man,
Montana.
French Montana, man. When I talked to Mr. Boomtown on here, he talked about
Yeah.
Gucci, man, and dealing with Yo Gotti and all those guys, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he went back, like it reminded me when I was interviewing with you. He
Yeah.
like he was dealing with a lot of that, bro.
I was at that video shoot with Gucci Man, Yo Gotti, that he shot.
and the one
shit.
with Nicki Minaj and them was there.
Yeah.
You was
yeah.
there?
Yeah, I was there.
How was it?
It was regular shit.
Regular, wasn't no spectacular. Just like y'all, cause y'all came up together. You
Yeah,
guys-
it was regular. But I remember being on the. I went on the tour bus with Yo Gotti, and I remember he was asking me about my little nephew now. I had remember Jumpman that came up here with me that time.
Yeah, the light skin.
I had him in little trouble with me out there, and Yo Gotti was asking about them. He like, man, whatever you do, keep them young niggas with you, cause they off the chain.
Oh, them niggas hard.
Yeah,
now.
they was walking around checking niggas and everything.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah,
was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
shit. They sold Gucci Man a cigarillo. They smoking right at the video
Yeah.
shoot, and Gucci Man like, man, let me get a Rello.
Yeah.
You know, let me get a Rello. Let me roll up. Them niggas told that nigga $2. I said, damn.
They ain't trying to hear it.
Hey, I'm telling them like, bro, that's Gucci. They
don't give a damn about
Man,
that.
They ain't give a damn.
No, and you got, and I know Gucci respected that too.
Yeah, nah, he found somebody with some money.
That's right.
He was like, hey, give me some money.
Yeah, that's respect. That's the whole game. I think it's how you come into it, right?
Yeah,
Like we were with
yeah.
Ice-T last week before last, and just
Ice-T.
the way we was moving and stuff. It have to be organic, right? Just with phase on them, it have to be organic. It can't be at this age, you can't go in like you trying to make yourself fit in. We grown folks, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
so
that.
I like the way that I came into this game because I don't know how to do that other stuff.
Like you didn't want to force it with Ice-T or nobody. I feel what you're saying.
No,
like
it had to happen.
You would rather just be organic.
If I hadn't felt that way at his house, and we hadn't when I
You
interviewed him
would've
at his
wanted to
house,
leave.
I wouldn't have met him here in Dallas like that. We we click. It's a
I
thing,
feel you.
a
Yeah, I
respect
feel you.
thing, man. Like you got some people that came on Boss Talk that I'll never see again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it didn't jive. It wasn't what it was.
Yeah.
So that you've been through it.
I be seeing you in here with rainwater and everybody.
Yeah, Rain hell, man. Rain, what is up with you? Rain, you and Rain, y'all don't have nothing.
I don't know him.
You don't know him.
I
Never
saw
met
him
him.
before at BET
Okay.
Awards.
But
That's
you
it.
didn't speak to him.
Yeah, we talked.
Oh, you
That's it.
talked.
we
Okay.
talked at the BET Awards.
The one thing I can say about you, Sean Cotton, Rain, I ain't gonna say BC. BC probably because he know everybody too.
Hey, you know it's crazy. I was just watching the Birdman and Nick Cannon interview.
Yeah.
And I was like, I bet Birdman hate every time he do an interview. They want to bring up Master P.
Yeah.
And that's what you keep bringing up Sean
No,
Cotton.
I'm
It's
talking
like,
about-
goddamn,
no,
don't start keeping this nigga with my name so that people get to bringing this nigga up every time I go
I'm
somewhere.
talking about the label. Y'all deal with the
No, but
labels.
you know what I'm saying, though,
That I
OG?
interview that deal with the labels.
No, listen what I'm saying, though, OG. I get to go in places and people think that they should jail that shit together. Like, nah, don't.
Y'all two different people, man. You from the streets. He ain't even thinking about no street stuff. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
that's cool. Whatever you think about, cool. I ain't tripping about that.
But I just was saying, y'all dealing with labels. Like
Yeah.
you guys, when you dealing with labels, do y'all run into the same type of, like, if you dealing with Gazi, do you know Gazi?
No.
Never met Gazi.
No.
So that ain't one of your people
ain't
you
really-
deal with. You
let me
never
tell
deal
you
with
this.
Empire.
No. I got some music on Empire and stuff though. Like just distribution side.
Oh, you just linked it up through
Through my people. My people got the distribution, know them and stuff like.
Because ain't that kind of what put people, that's why I'm finna ask you, ain't that kind of what kind of tie these relationships? Like Boosie had a relationship with Gazi.
Well, that's the thing. You don't really just like need nobody no more.
Really?
That's the thing. Like you don't need no Gazis, no
Why?
Gutters, no nobody, man. All you need to do is you need TuneCore and DistroKid.
Yeah, but don't they put that, ain't it a machine type tactic with the distribution as well?
Nope.
Or muscle type tactic, the way that they
Nope.
push the music out?
Nope, I'm here to say it. Let me say this first. Hold
That's
on, let me
hard,
clear
you know
this.
what I'm saying?
Hey, you
I'm
know
trying to
what?
learn.
This should be the clip.
Okay.
This a clip.
Okay.
Alright. Hey man. All that old, it's a machine at a label. I'm finna go to a label. They gonna sign me and push the button and it ain't never gonna happen. You can go get 100 deals. Nobody knows what to do. These folks don't know what the hell to do. I know what to do. Way more than any of these labels. These folks don't know shit, E. Listen to me. You think that you gonna take your shit and they gonna make it bigger? They don't know what to do. All they know is give me your music so that we can feed our family. That's all they know. They pray to God that your stuff keep going up. They pray to God that you go viral. They might spend a little money to do this and do that, but it ain't no machine. If all this it's a machine, ain't no machine. These folks praying, hoping. Artists doing their work and they thinking that this person with the name attached to my CD helped me. When 9 times out of 10, they probably didn't.
Wow.
The only way they did, if you get them like I get them, you go get them like with 20 monthly listeners. You feel me? You go get them from the ground where it ain't no listeners, it ain't no family, no videos, no nothing. They just an artist that look like somebody that you think you can make big. You feel me? You got to go get them from the ground the way I go get these artists. When I go get these artists, nobody know them. Nobody knows them.
Nobody.
That's the joy of what I do compared to what they doing is just getting somebody that they see caught a buzz and they hoping that they keep it up.
That's why I see some artists who come on the show who had been signed to different labels, whatever. They say a lot of things that felt like they were still independent because everything they pushed was out of their pocket. The labels didn't do anything for them because a lot of times they turn to the labels and ask them, when you gonna do this, when you gonna do that, when you gonna, and they never did. It's almost like they shelved them.
Cause they ain't spending no more money than what they gave you. See, all that old, let me tell you, all these deals I'm doing, I don't do no marketing. That's a lie. That's a scam. All my artists, when they putting that marketing in your shit, that's a scam. We're gonna put 100,000 on marketing. That's a scam.
They not doing
They just trying to raise your recoupment.
That's crazy.
They not spending no money on nothing. These folks be lying. And if you ask for any receipts, you ain't gonna get it. You gonna have to audit these people. You gotta pay a lawyer and audit these folks.
Ain't that game kind of old though? That's the same thing Nelly said when he came in. He could never get back.
And you still gotta do it right now.
Music ain't going nowhere.
No, it ain't going nowhere.
These big boys ain't going nowhere. As much as everybody's independent, you have some people that, as much as I hear some people talk, oh, I'm gonna stay independent. The right deal come around, they gone.
They gone. Yep.
When I think about the people that I've interviewed, like Big X the Plug, who just went. You know what I'm saying? When I interview, I can tell the one that went. Lefty Gunplay, I interviewed him 6 months. 6 months later, on Kendrick Lamar's song. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I see those things happening.
Yeah, and I ain't saying like United Masters with Big X.
Yeah.
I ain't saying Steve Stout ain't do nothing for him. Then I'm not saying that, but I'm saying Big X did it though. Steve Stout and them contributed for sure. And before I would say they did more of a bigger part because I didn't know Big X. I knew United Masters before Big X, meaning like I didn't know Big X. When I found out about Big X, he was already with United Masters.
He was
like everybody else.
He was with early.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So basically, like that's the difference.
With him, right?
There you go. That's the difference, OG.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. Like they built up with him though.
The one thing you gotta understand, man, you like one of the you get to say certain things because you've been in certain rooms, you've been in certain situations. A lot of people not gonna be able to see it from a perspective that you have because they wasn't there from the very beginning. They didn't deal with all this stuff,
and they still need people.
And they didn't. And nobody seen this stuff but you.
Listen, they still need people.
They still need people, but. That's why I asked you earlier when we first started the music making. And
that's one thing they know when they call me. They like, man, dang, why this had to be dude manager? Like, dude he ain't finna go for it because he ain't hungry. Yeah, like hungry, like starving. Yeah, you feel me? Like he ain't finna just take this 10,000 because we said give us 10. You feel me? Yeah, he ain't finna do it. Yeah, I could be starving. But you won't know it. And we ain't finna settle for less because we stress. You hear me? That's hard. Nah, come on, man. Nah, man. You gotta know your worth.
Come on, man. It's a lot of different people looking for a big break, and you just told them it wasn't one. Pretty much, they gotta do the work. Yeah, they gonna have to do the work. Don't think that you finna sign a Def Jam and they got a button they finna hit. Boom, and then your music going to 1 million different people. Nope. What happened? We had a guy here named Phobas that I didn't see coming from out of nowhere, and he just went boom.
But have you heard anything else of him?
Hadn't heard nothing else. Not like that. Not like.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. I ain't saying that people like myself not helping. It's somebody out there that can help, but it ain't a button they can push. Meaning, like, I know people probably ain't thinking literally a button either, but some people probably is. But but look, I'm not just saying that though. I'm saying like. They know the stuff you know. They just got the money to do it. Yeah. Like how I want to be on the radar. I want to be on Boss Talk. I want to go on Say G. I want to go on here. I want to go on there. I want to go on there. They know that too. And they just going to pay for it. Yeah. You know that, but you can't pay for it.
That's real.
Feel me?
Oh, that's real.
Yeah. That's the if you could pay for it, you will make your own run. You know what I'm saying?
What did you think about Drake suing Universal, UMG?
I ain't think nothing about it, but
did you think it was a thing? I'd never seen it done before with a beef song.
No, but I felt like somebody probably told him, like lawyers, they probably told him that it's a play, and he probably said, "Fuck it, like let's do it." Then, like, especially because his name was ringing so hard at the time with that record. Feel me? Yeah. Like everybody actually saying his name in that song. That's crazy. Like say Drake. Hey, you're not gonna. Yeah, like come on, man.
They own him.
No, he was probably like, you know what?
But when LL did it, they did it cannabis bad, man. It was some stuff done in the way. I guess we're in a different type culture. When you look at,
we were just listening to Troublesome from Tupac.
Come on, man.
Like,
Tupac
Pac on there talking about Biggie and Mobb Deep and Bad Boy Killers, and he said
everybody. Nas think he live like me. Talking about he left the hospital, took 5 like me.
Yeah, he said the Mobb Deep, y'all got sickle cell. One of y'all finna die.
Gutta, man, I'm serious, man. You gotta give me more on the Drake thing, because that was a whole run, man, for Kendrick. He ate big off that, and far as whether it was a contest or not, the essence of it wasn't no Pac and Biggie type feel. It wasn't no. I mean, I heard the lyrics. Everybody was acting like that, and they said it was good for hip hop, and I heard them. But I'm from that Tupac and Biggie. I'm from that. I'm from a different.
I feel like I'm from that era too. But
I'm from Nas and Jay-Z. I seen, when two people really going back, and I didn't get. I don't look at Drake that way either. I don't look at Drake as no like these niggas I didn't never see it. Then somebody ended up getting shot, and I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? In Canada, that wasn't even in it.
I ain't gonna lie, like
it didn't
them other beefs, like the Tupac, Biggie, the Jay-Z, Nas, them beefs was worse than this beef.
That's what I said.
You know what I mean?
That's what I said.
For sure.
You had a bunch of them that people was getting mad at each other. Even the Louisiana beefs, and you probably had some stuff in Arkansas that.
I've seen a lot of beefs.
You done seen a lot of beefs, man.
I've seen a lot of beefs.
Okay, when it come down to it though, the music, and I always ask you about the music, 'cause I know you've been concentrating on the damn music. Like when you think about like girls where they was before, like Glorilla still sound hard as hell.
Yeah,
hang on.
Yeah, I like Glorilla.
There's other girls out here trying to do it now too. That shit is funny to me. You
probably talking about the girl Flipper T.
I ain't saying no. Why you say I said that?
I like her though.
I like her too.
You know what's funny though? I always like to do this though. Like go to an artist after they blow and then check the DM. Like damn, I was talking to her. Yeah, I was talking to her and everything. But I'm like, that's hard. At least I saw it. That's all I care. I don't gotta have them all. As long as I saw it. You know what I'm saying? We talked years ago.
But when you have somebody like Glorilla who paved the way with her unique voice and her unique style, and then you have other people who are coming up who have that same voice and coming up.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad? Because a lot of people gonna be looking at, you trying to be like her. You trying to be like her.
Nah, this the US. It's 330 million people here. Come on, man. We gotta copy something. We gonna sound like some, gonna look like some. Your kid might look like my kid. There's so many people. How we gonna, you know what I mean? Hey, I ain't tripping on no copycat. It's out there. It's you feel me? Like somebody told me the other day. She said she made these. Her name Elise Thorne. She made these dope jackets, right? And it got like patches on it and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, that's a new business. That's gonna take you off your job right there."
People been doing that.
But look though, that's how she felt, right? But I said, "They ain't you."
That's true.
You think I was the first person to pick up a camera? You feel me? Right. You know what I mean? Podcasts it is that wish they could do what y'all do. You feel me? It's not the thing. It's the person.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Don't never get caught up in it. Like people will be lost in it. They'll be like, I don't think I can do that. No. You can do it. Don't worry about how many people else doing it. That's like a little kid right now playing basketball, like thinking he can't go to the NBA because there's so many people play basketball. You feel me? I don't know what to tell him right now besides, bro, it can be you. You can be that person. You feel me? I just don't let nobody get caught up in it and then you in denial with it. Like you get a little, like you keep going and it ain't there. Like then it's different then. But at the beginning, you got a chance.
Wow. I got to ask you about Shannon Sharp, man. He going through it right now.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, he a little bit. He's still getting his bread, but he was going to get that $100 million. Yeah. I think that kind of slowed down with this whole debacle that happened with the young lady.
Shannon Sharp.
I mean, you're an older cat than
he kept talking about
what's the youngest girl that you would date? We got to ask him that.
Damn, OG. Hell, that's a hell of a question. Hey,
from 50, listen, I got my boundaries, right? I'm 50 some years old. I have a daughter that's 20 something, right? Shit, I can't date no girl that's my daughter age.
I'm gonna say this.
Listen, that will worry me.
I'm gonna say this. Like 26, 28.
26, 28.
How old are you?
Uh-oh.
Chill. Nah, I don't be tripping.
But
I just
26
turned 39.
Okay.
So that ain't what 26.
The reason why I said that because I done talked to 26 and I be like, oh hell no, you talk too young. So that'll make me go 28, then 28 like, nah, hell no, I need 30, 33, 34, I need 35.
Good question, right?
Like me now, I don't give a damn about no young female. Like if I was single, then I want to smash and pass a young female.
That's right.
But I want an older chick. I need a chick that's 33 and above.
Because that's what I always
Me too.
wonder. I
Because the
wonder
rest
with
of them
the
too
men.
immature.
If I wasn't
Like
with
you'll
my
sit
wife,
down and
I'd
watch
be
a
like,
movie
hell
with
no.
them or something, and you'll be like, man, you lame as hell. But you will be, and you saying that as an older person, but that's because they young in your mind, so that's why they feel lame. Because you like that part of the movie. That was a kid slide outside.
You get in there with that 25, 24-year-old, put that Pac on, she gonna look at you like you crazy as hell.
Come
you
on,
put that Pac
OG.
in. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying? She not been
OG.
listening to no Pac.
But you
She
feel
not
me
been
though,
listening to that.
Now he talking.
She not been listening to that.
I think that
Pac's
the men, I think the men who love to date or even maybe even marry the younger girls, because most men are like him where they gonna smash and pass.
Yeah,
but the ones who want to marry them are the ones who feel like I'm gonna train her the way how I want, because they feel like
Nah,
the
that ain't
older
gonna never
woman,
happen.
they feel like the older woman already done gone their own way.
Yeah.
I can't train her to be the person that I want her to be, but when I catch her young, I can groom her into, be the person I want her to be.
I think some of the older women though, they got some of them. I'm not gonna say no names. But they getting these BBLs at 60.
Dang, at 60.
Yeah. It's a few of them out there. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so what we going with this?
I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Where
I'm
is
just
this
saying
going, OG?
they got to do a little better with taking care of themselves and
Damn.
I'm going to
But
the gym today.
they having babies late and all that though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they having babies in 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
but I don't want no baby 40 and 50. I'm to let you know that right now.
You done.
No.
You got grandbabies. What you talking
Yeah,
about?
I got
What you say? That's over with.
That is over with, man. That's all I'm saying.
Unless he go get himself another girl, but it done.
No, I'm done. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, unless you Shannon Sharp it.
Oh, I can't do that, man. You think he'll get? I still think
They said he paid her $10 million.
he tried. She didn't take it.
Oh, she's smart.
She want more.
She's smart. They must have edited that video good.
Yeah, she want more. What that next movie gonna be about? Let me jump subject.
I got a movie about my neighbor. I had a neighbor that I really don't even want to say.
Well, just you don't have
Let
to
me
tell
say
all
this.
of them, all of it.
I had a neighbor that was off the chain.
Okay.
And I was forced, because life wasn't going good for me, to live with him. So for that year that I stayed at his house, it was just it was a movie.
Wow.
So that's what I wrote about, and that's what the movie about.
Okay.
You don't want to give us too much.
I mean, at the same time, I didn't gave it to you.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. But listen, he was off the chain. and I'm young, 19, 20, nowhere to go. No, nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
This my only option at this time, and he off the chain. So basically, so won't nobody be thinking crazy. I'll say he was more of a gangster than me. God damn it, he was a real gangster. Like he was a hitter.
This is
Let
a
me
true
say
story.
that. Well, I don't want to go that far. OG.
So he's still living, right?
This man crazy.
All right, now we going far.
No. Because with you putting out a movie, and if his life was like that, I just want to know: is he still around? Is it going? Or you're not using his name in the movie?
No.
Okay, that's the thing.
No,
I just
this
wanna
not
make
no
sure it's
buyout,
not-
but none of that.
Right, it's not gonna get
No.
back to him where people know it's him.
No, you're
okay.
not gonna be able to know this him.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I don't
That's
even want to
good.
know it's him.
That's
It's,
good. That's what I was trying to get
but
to know.
no, I flipped it.
Okay,
I
cool.
changed some little lyrics. I changed the little,
Yeah.
I changed the little sings. You know what I'm saying? But
who knew you back then? I knew that you were over there going to know who you talking about.
oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
When we gonna get a book and all that stuff with these movies you keep coming out with?
Yeah, I got a book coming.
Yeah.
I got 3 books.
Okay.
One that I'm doing for somebody, which I ain't gonna talk about that one because that's for somebody else. But I got 2 that I'm doing that I wrote. One called Gutta TV, The Mind of a Mogul.
Okay.
That's how I done it, how I did it, and how I should have done it.
Okay.
And then I got just how to make it in the music business.
Wow.
Gutta
See,
TV.
that's why I keep asking these music questions. I know where it's at.
They on the way.
Let me ask you this: when you get the
They on
movies
the way.
going, just for those guys who trying to understand how are you going Tubi with it? Or
Yeah, it's gonna be on Tubi and all that. Tubi,
and-
Amazon, Roku, whatever else they allow me to put it on.
Wow.
You know what I'm
And how hard was it trying to figure out that whole dynamic of how to distribute your
It
movies?
took me a little year or so to figure it out.
What
You know what I'm
was-
saying? Because you got to find the right person.
Okay, I was asking you.
Everybody wanna. It's like the music. Everybody wanna make something off you. So you got to find the person that wanna make the list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, yeah. And that's gonna be honest. At least partially honest, cause ain't nobody honest.
Them Detroit niggas do a lot of Tubi stuff, boy. They
Yeah.
cold with it. And Milwaukee, I see them doing
I was
something too.
gonna go through them at first.
Okay.
Then Dennis Reddy or
Yeah.
whatever. I was gonna
Yeah.
go through them through somebody else, through a third party. But they end up doing a movie with bro, and they didn't get paid.
Okay.
So shit, I'm like, hell, why would I do a movie with his ass?
No.
Hell,
I get
he
it.
ain't finna not pay me for my movie. I'm gonna be in 8 Mile.
I got it. Boy, you hell.
So I got.
Go ahead.
So me, I love to talk about relationships.
Oh,
okay?
here we go. I've been
Okay.
talking about them today.
I know, but I'm gonna jump into this. You a street type of dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would a woman, make you feel safe at home? Like if a woman like you, wanted to be in a long-term relationship, not just a one-night thing. What does she have to do for you to be like, yeah, that's her?
There you are, nigga, man. Really, just it's hard to say.
No, because men are more simple than women, so you should be able to answer that real easy.
All right, listen. It's hard to. I don't want to really go on that because, one thing about women that I learned.
What?
Women like to feel like anything you say, you're talking about them. Mm-hmm. So.
We'll just say I'm speaking in general.
Well, that don't work.
It don't.
No. You're speaking about me. You feel me? So you want peace though. Mm-hmm. You want peace. You want good meals. You want somebody that's not out there in the street. Somebody that ain't in the clubs. You want somebody that ain't always. You don't want the internet either. Mm. The internet will drag you, man. That'll drag the whole relationship. You don't want that.
So you prefer to have a lady that's not on the internet?
I'm saying she could be on the internet. I'm saying she don't need to know. She don't need to live her life thinking that the internet is the way that we need to live.
Got it.
You feel
Posting
me?
everything about y'all's life and stuff.
Yeah, and wanting everything on the Instagram.
Okay, got it.
You gotta understand, a lot of this stuff is edited. So who gonna put they bad on the internet? Mm-hmm. So you want a whole bunch of good that you seeing on the internet, but this coming from people who ain't putting nothing bad on there.
Not unless you Tyrese, he'll put everything on there.
Well, and he's single, I bet.
No, he got a woman.
I'm just talking to him. That was a little joke. I saw he got a woman.
Yeah.
He got a new woman. Mm-hmm. I saw that. But I would just say, and he got his daughter back. I saw that too.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it said something like his daughter, when she turned 18, she said she went to stay with him.
Oh, that's the older one. The younger one he was going through it with.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I said all that to say, yeah, the relationship, you want somebody that's on the same time as you on. That's it. You don't want nobody that's trying to outshine you, and you don't want nobody that's trying to tell you who you are.
Okay.
You feel
Just let you
me?
be you.
Yeah. Let you do you. Yep. However it come. Like everybody not romantic. Some people romantic in their own ways. It depends on, and I look at it like if you get with somebody, then whatever you liked at the beginning is that's what kind of romantic you gonna get and stuff too.
But sometimes men do all of that romance stuff in the beginning to get the girl, and once you get them, because you're so busy trying to hustle and make the money and whatever, which is cool, you don't keep that up. Just like how you said, women need to keep up certain things.
Yeah.
Men need to keep certain things up too.
Well, that's the thing though. Men come to a point to where you get to doing their things and it get unappreciated. Cause it's like, all right, if I fly you to Tulum and we kicking it, and you arguing with me while we there. It's like, damn, I just spent $7,500 on this. You arguing with me while we here over nothing? You feel me?
I feel you.
That's where it become like, shit, I ain't doing this shit no more. When I get back home, this the last trip. We're gonna go to fucking Galveston.
Wow, I'm gonna take you back there, man. I just gotta get you this before I get you out of here, man. Shador Sanders, of course.
Yeah, because I got a meeting.
I gotta get you this one last question. Shador Sanders, man. What? Tell me something, man. Like, is he gonna be
guys.
okay?
Yeah.
Is this 144? Did it hurt him? I gotta ask you this. What's going on, man? I mean, will he? I seen Shansia over there with him. I was upset, even though I'm married. Like, damn, he got her.
Who?
Shansia, the Jamaican artist.
The artist, the R&B chick?
Yeah. I think she gonna end up being a Sanders sooner or later. She messing with them boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the reggae artist.
Yeah,
She hard.
She was over there. She was over there. I seen her over there.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Damn.
Yeah.
He got her.
She
I
hard.
can't hate on the nigga, bro. Everybody.
No. That's, but you know, that's why I try to tell people, a lot of that type of stuff makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you think about Shador life, it makes sense that type of woman was over there.
Definitely.
You feel
No,
me?
man, he been raised right too.
Yeah. And I ain't saying he can't have no average woman. That ain't what I'm saying.
he
I'm
was
just
raised
saying
right,
that
bruh.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
it
he was
makes
raised
sense.
right. We got to be real. He was raised right,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
We seen it. It was in front of our face, bro.
Now you saw that little skit where Shiloh said he told it was Shiloh, Shador, and Dion outside, and he told Shador, he was like, I was asking Daddy how great he was or something.
Oh, he said look around.
Yeah, he said look around. Hey, that's how great.
That's a hell of an answer.
Come on, man.
Dion, and all of the stuff I see with Dion, the void ball, all them, man,
Yeah,
they good fathers, bro. They did their thing, man. And I strive to make sure, and I try to always be there for my kids. So I get it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to do too, man. Like, that's my main focus. Like, you know, I don't look at it like I had enough fun and I'm done. No, I just look at it like, all right, I feel like if I could set up anything for my kids, I want to try that.
Wow.
Just because I look at me and I'm like, if I had a little layup, I would have dunked that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
That's real.
I wasn't no fool. You feel me?
That's it, man.
You would have gave me something at 18, 19, like you can go to the bank and your money available now. Man, I would have went off.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have bought about 50 pounds too.
Oh, for sure.
But I would have did right though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that wouldn't have been the only thing I did. I was just that's where I was at in the streets too. You feel
No,
me?
we gonna get that. We gonna get that work.
Yeah, no, OG. Come on now. What do you look like getting a load of cash and you don't go? Yeah, you feel
I'm
me?
spending that. I'm getting that. I'm getting what I need to make sure it don't never leave.
Yeah, you feel me? You try.
It ain't never leaving, nigga. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? But man, thank you for coming on the show, man. How can people get a hold of Gutta TV, man, if they trying to reach out?
They can't.
See, there it is. They gonna jump in your DM anyway.
That's cool. I don't answer. That's Big Trill or somebody. Hell, it ain't me. So if you see some shit in there talking about let's collab or let's get together, it ain't me. I'm not hitting you niggas up. I don't want you on my page. I don't give a damn about
Gutta
your YouTube
TV,
or
man.
nothing.
Say, man, thanks for coming on the show.
I don't need these niggas.
Listen, man, it's been another great segment. I'm shutting it down.
I'm a brand of myself.
Oh.
I want the kids to know that. Brand yourself. You feel
That's
me?
real.
I'm telling you, if you
that's
brand yourself, you realize like, oh, I can use people help, but I don't need nobody because you'll be able to find a way to make your own living. Like me, the way that my life set up right now, I can wake up every day and not call nobody. Still pay bills, still eat steak and shrimp. Well, not steak because I don't eat that, but shrimp and crab legs. Let me say that. I still can eat my hibachi every day.
That's it.
I can do everything I want, and I don't gotta call no niggas.
Wow, that's hard. That's hard. Man, thank you so
feel
much.
me?
Yeah, I appreciate
Think about that, OG.
No, I got
and
you.
I ain't gotta clock no clock.
I got you. You
and I ain't gotta clock no clock, OG. I don't got, and this ain't the brag. This is what I'm telling the youngsters. That's the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
Cause everything else, you look at your people, look at your homies, look at your cousins. Everybody be stressed. Motherfuckers be like, I don't want to go to work today.
No.
This and that and that and that. You ain't gotta live that life. Just take it on your chin and you're gonna be fucked up at the beginning. But that come with all good things. You feel me?
Definitely.
I read a scripture. I'm gonna get one more thing before we get out of here.
I know, he
saw
read a scripture.
I stop all that.
It was something like Luke or something, but it said, from who is given much.
Much is deserved.
Come on now. Yeah.
He
you
hit
know
it.
it.
He hit it. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You got to do the work too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's tick, yin yang. It's tick. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
This a Gutta saying and I'm out. Hold on. I say don't fake it till you make it, just make it. You hear me?
Man.
Come on, man.
It's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101, what a boss is taught.
And we out.